Hi, everyone. Sorry I'm late. Oh my God. Hi, Kirsty. Welcome to my channel. I'm Michelle Crawford, your certified cannabis health coach and educator. And today we are doing the continuation of my 5-part series on reasons to take my homemade health course, which is new. It starts tomorrow at 2 p.m. Pacific time, Friday. And in it, you'll learn how to make your own canna-kitchen tinctures. If you want to learn more about that, you should watch the whole series because we talked about it yesterday. You will also learn how to make your own topicals, which we're going to talk about today. Woo! I just sent out an email, the real gateway drug. And tomorrow, finally, we're going to be covering the Source Turbo by ExtractCraft and making your own concentrates. So getting right to the point, that's what you learn in the class, how to make a canna-kitchen of tinctures, how to make a supply of topicals, and how to make your own concentrates at home. So if you're interested in that, please join me. The class starts tomorrow. I am thinking about doing a Labor Day sale, though, and keeping the sales door open until Monday because that's really a smart move in my part. Maybe look for an email. If you're not on my email list, visit my website. It's canna-curiouscoaching.com because I needed to make the absolute longest website name possible, right? canna-curiouscoaching.com. Visit me there for all this and more. You can even watch me on YouTube on my webcam, on my website. Hey, gorgeous. Thank you so much. Kirsty from Weekend is on the chat, just being live and loud, and I love it so much. We were having so much fun this morning at her group. You might have gotten an email from me if you're on my email list. Once again, like I said, go get that. Saying that we were going to do a little Cannabestie show at her thing, which is Women Empowered Cannabis Advocates Network, a networking group for cannabis coaches and educators who want to move forward in this exciting industry together, helping others get healthier with cannabis. If you're into networking with other people like us, join us there at wecan.coach. Anyway, yeah, it was Labor Day sale. Do it. You want me to do a Labor Day sale, Kirst? Should I? Okay, well, I had to walk around my house really fast and grab whatever topicals I could find to show you here today. I swear I can make all these things and more, and you can learn from me. So yeah, let's get into it. Well, hi. Like I said, my name is Michelle Crawford, and if you don't know me, I have a really special story to share with you today. Hi, Canada. Nice to see you. Oh, we're just all together everywhere, ladies. I actually got started in cannabis with weed lubricant, which is considered a topical, Weed Lube. I got my pussy stoned with Weed Lube, as it was said in a Vice article that I read in 2014 or 15. And I was so titillated by that article. And I wanted to have, better sex with cannabis and to try that. So here in California, I had to get a medical card in order to visit a dispensary and buy the product that I was interested in, which was a THC infused coconut oil that was sold under the name Foria as a weed lube. Seriously. And things have come a long way in the world of weed lube, thank God, right? Kirsty and Kyvade and Kiona, don't we know there are now silicone weed lubricants, there are water soluble weed lubricants, and like everything in the cannabis industry, the only problem with all of these things is that people don't understand that you have to go to a dispensary to get them typically. And most people just aren't thinking weed lube at the dispensary. They're thinking flowers. Maybe they're thinking get some concentrates. Maybe they're thinking buy my lotion that I like, or a tincture that you like, or gummies, right? Gummies. Weed lube. But you need to be thinking weed lube. That's what you need. You need it. And it's in the topical family. So at canna-curiouscoaching.com, at the top of every single page of my website, I have a free download that you can get. Just click that ribbon link. It says Love Yourself Suppositories recipe. Free. Grab it. Download it. Watch me make suppositories. Make them. Take them this way. Put them in you. And share the whole idea with your friends and family and everyone you know. You so super ultra mega need it. You guys, if you aren't seeing this in the chat, it's amazing. Yeah, we love the S word. We really do. I'm also a graduate mentor at CCI, which is the Cannabis Coaching Institute. And if you're interested in getting more cannabis education there, we have two awesome programs. One of them is the educator program, and the other one is the coaching program. And I mentor both of those programs together with our staff. And I have to say that that is really cool. Like we have the most awesome tribe over there. Kayona in the chat here didn't go to CCI but loves us anyway. She's like, "Don't you? Right?" Like, and oh, hi JJ, what's up? Nice to see everybody here. This is so fun. Yeah, so if you want to join CCI, the educator program is available year round. Like you can join today. And if you want to save money on that, you can use my name, Michelle. Just tell them you know Michelle. Drop my name, Michelle, Michelle, and save money at CCI. And then in February, we'll be running the coaching course again. And you'll have needed to take the educator course, I think, or if you like, we really want people to take both courses. I don't know if it's going to be required, but either way, what ends up happening is if you take the educator course, you mostly want to take the coaching course. And if you take the coaching course, a lot of people want to take the educator course. It's pretty funny. So shout out CCI, where a lot of rad stuff happens and we have a great group. But let's get back to cannabis suppositories. The funny story that I was going to share was that we have calls at CCI, and Andrea Maharg, our beloved head science educator over there, and the mastermind behind Reveal Cannabis. You can watch her on YouTube. She's my lady hero. She has been giving people certificates every time we say the word suppository in a meeting. The first person to say the word suppository in a meeting has been getting a certificate that says so and so, and it's so cute. It's all pretty and flourishy, and it says like has been the first person to say suppositories in the whatever meeting, and it has their name all emblazoned, and she signed it and everything. It's got like a little seal. It's hilarious. This is the kind of shenanigans we get up to in CCI, so you know you want to be there. It's really fun, and we're weed nerds, like giant weed nerds. So, so one person who's actually my student. Yes, and whose life was changed for the better by the use of cannabis suppositories, and she can never stop. She can never shut the fuck up about it, and we never should. We all never should shut the fuck up about this stuff. She's actually received the certificate 3 times in a row, 3 times in a row, 3 times in a row. What? She's like batting 1,000 on saying suppositories in a meeting. So if you think you can beat that, you start saying suppositories in your meetings now. You do it. You do it. Because Weed Lube and other cannabis topicals are truly effective and can benefit your life in so many ways. What are topicals? Topicals are any infused lotion, salve, cream, balm, oil that you put on your skin. Simple as that. It's topical. It goes on the outside of your body. I don't know if you know this, but anatomy wise, physiology wise, human beings are like a donut. We are a torus shape. We are like a circle with a hole in the middle, and the hole in the middle is our digestive system. So everything that is on the outside of us is considered our surface. And you know what's so funny? The inside of the donut is also considered a surface, which is why rectal and vaginal suppositories are also considered topicals. I think rectal really crosses the line because, I mean, you're definitely going into the blood if you are inserting past the second sphincter, which is an important thing for a lot of people to do to get the benefits of cannabis into their bloodstream. So for that reason, rectal suppositories are considered like crossing the barrier. Another kind of topical that is considered crossing the blood barrier is trans skin patches, the kind of patch that goes on your skin that's infused and can actually cross into your blood barrier that way. There are a few like that. That is not something that you can DIY. Just letting you know, it's not easy to DIY. That is a commercial product that you just need to get at the store. It's just not something you can make at home. Like, for example, nano encapsulated cannabis is also not really DIYable. Distillate is super hard to make at home. Like, you know, there are limits. You need a lab for a lot of this stuff. Oh my gosh, there's dog daring happening in the chat now. That's hilarious. Okay, whatever you're daring to do, I'm fully into it. Okay, so if you want to put cannabis into a suppository, the thing about that is that it's a very small. I mean, I keep making too big of a thing, like really small. Like mine are like that big. Some people's are like that big, depending. And that volume of material, I use cocoa butter, is very small volume, between like 2 and 3 milliliters of coconut oil, or not coconut, cocoa butter is what I typically would use. And getting a really high potency of 20, 40, 60, 100 milligrams into something so small requires the use of a concentrate. So if you want to know a little bit about how I got into concentrates, there's 2 reasons. One of them, especially, and it has to do with topicals. Like, all of this has to do with topicals, I swear. The 2 reasons are that the first time I used a topical Weed Lube, the ingredients were MCT oil and, cannabis concentrate. I was like, oh, wow, doesn't sound hard. Like, I'm a good cook and everything, but that sounds really easy. And this thing cost me like $40 for a small one, or $80 for a large one at the store. And I was using it up. I mean, I won't lie, I was using this stuff up. So the idea of being able to make it at home was great. But then how do I get like 40 milligrams into such a small amount of oil, like a milliliter or whatever? That proved to be a problem with infusion with flowers. Like, infusing with flowers is really hard to get that kind of potency unless you have like super potent flowers. Or maybe, so then you start looking at infusing with concentrates, like I said, because that's the ingredients. And when I started to buy concentrates at the store and just add them to things, I added them to commercial bought salves and lotions and balms, which is something I'm going to share with you in my homemade health course. It is a fast, convenient, and simple way to get started with concentrates and with topicals that really enhances your life. All my friends would come over and we would make pop parties together and just infuse store-bought stuff. So handy because people already like certain lotions or certain things, and now you can make them cannabis infused, and boom, bada boom, they're kind of bridged over. The second reason why like that thing about the potency was such a big deal was that it got me using concentrates, and then it got me like to the point of making concentrates at home once I became a home grower, and that became like the more economical thing to do. So in a way, it's all about convenience. It's all about economical choices. It's all about like doing the most with the least, or doing the most in the most abundant way possible for me and for you. So another topical that is easy to make and fun is, this is really hard to see maybe, but this is like a what do you call this? A deodorant bar that you can buy. This is the format of it, the shape of it is what I want to point out to you. This is a really handy shape, especially for seniors, to just pop off the top lid and just like rub it on a little bit, yada, 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 yada. And it's super easy to make with infusions of flowers or concentrates and just the appropriate hard oil. You want an appropriately hard at room temperature oil, or a blend of oils that will hold this shape. And then the last kind of format is in the jar. A lot of people melt things together and then infuse them, and then maybe add a scent and put it in a jar. Simple as that. And, unfortunately, mine's a little bit melted. I didn't melt enough beeswax into this one, but the smell is really good. I'll be teaching how to make a salve that actually does stay together and isn't melted in my class as well, that is like that, a blend. So the first 2 recipes are super simple. Concentrates into store-bought stuff, hard coconut. God, I keep saying coconut oil, but what I really mean to say is cocoa butter, right? Simple salves with cocoa butter, and then more complicated recipes with a number of carrier oils and a number of cannabinoids and a number of essential oils in the mix. So we go from super simple, and now we've got our confidence up. We can just like add a concentrate to lotion. Oh my God, Michelle, you're a genius. You made this so easy for me. I really hope that that's what everybody says. And then moving into like more common, typical recipes that are easy and fun, and you can get done quick. And then into like the masterpiece recipe, just going over all the things that are hard, a little bit more complicated, and making it simple for you. And you'll be raring to go by the time you've made simple things, right? Oh, I love to see that fire. I love to see that fire coming on. I mean, right? Like, that's the logic. Like, let's walk down the path and get more and more confident every time we do something and it turns out great. Like, there's just no way. And when you're done with this in homemade health, when you take the class with me, you'll have all this stuff. Like, if you put your hand to it, then you gain the benefit of having it. You'll be using these suppositories. They will be changing your life like they're changing the lives of people at CCI. You will be having these skin salves. You'll be able to have those parties with your friends and be like, hey, oh, that's happening. You have like a wound. One of my friends, plastic surgery, like something kind of widespread. And I was able to make salves for her that really helped her. And she didn't even think that they were helping that much until she ran out of the salve. And then the days, like 2 days, I got mad at her. Why didn't you call me? I could have helped you faster. She spent like 2 or 3 days without it and was exhausted. She had no idea how much pain relief she was getting from these things. She had no idea how much they were helping her heal until she was without them for a few days. So learn all that and more. Be that person for your friends with Michelle Crawford, me, my homemade health topicals class. Get the tincture canna kit and then learn how to make your own concentrates, because that's literally the feedback from the 2 classes I've given. That's sort of like what we all end up doing. We all end up making the tinctures. We end up getting really familiar with our machines. We figure out what we're doing. We understand more about cannabis. We understand more about dosing. And we sure as hell understand a lot more about concentrates. Thank you. Thank you. I am a genius. And you probably are too. I know you, and I think you're pretty smart. So by showing you the convenience of concentrates, which I did not innovate. Okay, this is an industry standard. Let me let you in on a secret. That's not a secret. Concentrates is how everything's made. Like if you like that show, How It's Made, this is how it's made. And when you are so uninformed about cannabis, like a lot of people are, even in like big states that are coming out, like New York. I have students in New York and on the East Coast. I have students in like, Michigan and other states, Arizona, Colorado, even longstanding states. But the real concern is with the new states. And even in the old states, there's so much stigma still. There's so much lack of education. I could talk 24/7, like all day long and not even sleep and still not get the word out enough about cannabis, about that it's good for your health, and the ways to take it that I espouse and teach in this class are truly some of the most mind-blowing parts for people. And then how to DIY. Not only is all of this like more advanced than I think, like I can't help myself. I'm in California, and my experience over the last almost decade has been of a mature medical and recreational market. Mature, like let's be like, it's immature, but it's good, much more so than a newly legalized state, much more so. And so I am on a mission now that I've been told how important just the understanding of concentrates and their use in making things like topicals is. I can't shut the fuck up about it at all. I have to teach people. And if you're so open to me, if I'm the kind of teacher that seems to be like resonating with you, I'm so glad we found each other. I really am, because I know that that's what it takes for people to learn things: is resonant relationships, trust, authority, education, and experience. You need to be empowered through experience. And so I try to make my class as practical and hands-on as possible. I try to make it fun and a community so that you'll make friends and want to do what your cool friends are doing, and you won't want to miss out, and you want to keep up, and you want to be able to make the things too, so you can get the experience that other people are having with the benefits too. All of that, it's like, is what it takes to get people confident and making, taking, and sharing like is my goal. So let me see in the chat. Was there even a question, or was this all just love and hype and like people going like, yes? It's pretty much a lot of yes. What's up, Weed Lube? Oh my God. Shout out. Andrea is the best. If you are interested in learning about cannabis science with a rad teacher, I mean, of course, I recommend myself and anyone at CCI, but we all learn from Andrea. So, like Andrea Maharg over at Reveal Cannabis here on my YouTube channel, if you go down to channels we love, I think she's the very first one, because we love her. She is the best. You want to be a canna science nerd? Where's my glasses? Like us, and you need CCI. I don't even know what the triple dog dare was, but I'm just like it's making me laugh. Oh my gosh, we do love Andrea so hard. If there aren't any questions in the chat about topicals, I pretty much think that I've gotten a little bit better about delivering this. The concentrates and the topicals are the new modules that have been added. The tinctures class is the flagship. This offering now, fall, tomorrow is the beginning. Since Kirsty said it, I think we're going to leave the sales doors open till Monday, and I've added an extra class. It's a 10-week class. It's like, welcome, ready canna pantry, cannabinoid family tree. Get started with the tinctures, the mini canna kit, then the trifecta and exacta, then the sleepy time. Then we're going to make concentrates we're going to make salves and lotions with concentrates. Then we're going to make salves with flowers. Then we're going to make my complicated recipe called Max Healing Salve. Then the last 3 weeks are going to be Source Turbo, Source Turbo, Source Turbo, where you make THC, CBD, and CBG. And then look at what you've got when you're done. All the tinctures and the education, all the topicals and the education, all of the concentrates, you made them yourself at home. You're going to be showing people, I made this myself. Look at my concentrate. I made it myself. Look at what I made myself. You'll be so proud of yourself after 10 weeks before Thanksgiving. And I added an 11th class because it's on November 11th, and 11/11 just made me laugh, and I thought it was awesome, and I wanted the extra time to make sure everybody learned everything and to get the feedback that I need to make this class offering next year in 2023 for homemade health. So as I build my business, come and be a part of it this first time. The magic is so exciting. It's so fun to be part of something the first time, isn't it? And if you're a CCIer or maybe a inspired CCI, like you want to be one, you're thinking about joining, I have to tell you about like a little bit of a special deal that I that I need to make from that community. So I want people to learn this, and a lot of CCIers are the ones who want to learn. But also a lot of CCIers are making their own businesses. They are also cannabis coaches and educators in the making, or have been made, or they already graduated. And so how does Canna Curious Coaching and my homemade health course support this community? I mean, I'm a grad mentor. I went through it myself. I'm in love with this community. You are my customers for the main part. But as we go out and make businesses, what I get in feedback is like, hey, Michelle, I don't want to do this. I want you to teach my people. How do I affiliate with you? So I'm making an affiliate group. It's called Graduate Group Guides. So if you're a coach or an educator and you want to guide a group through my course, you need to take my course and be one of those, be a coach or a guide or an educator. And then I will have an affiliate group for you that you can bring your clients, your customers, your community into the course, either at the digital level, which will be cheap, or the live class, which will be a little bit more expensive, or the premium live class. And I will have some kind of way to incentivize you for this with money. And, this is an affiliate program, legit. Additionally, I mean, that's all like for next year, I'm trying to figure it out. But you could take this course this year, right now, for cheap, and then sell it to your community all next year. And I will be promoting the crap out of this. So get on the train, right? I am also, as you can see here, on YouTube, going live all the time, doing TikToks, on Instagram, kind of poorly, but I'm on there. So next year I will be doing more promotion. And so I really want my GGGs to be front and center. I will be interviewing you. I will be putting you out there as my views in YouTube grow and my subscribers on YouTube grow. I can hopefully contribute to you getting some views and subscribers in your endeavors by promoting your business and having you on. So if you are in CCI, it's a kind of double opportunity. I want to teach you, I want to help your business, and I want you to be incentivized to be with me. So I'm thinking, obviously money is an incentive, helping your community and your clients is an incentive, getting in teamwork with me is an incentive, and my being able to use everything I've created and built to promote you is the other incentive. So a special offer for anybody at CCI or in the business that is interested in joining me and then having that opportunity for their own businesses later. All right, GGGs to be and everybody. Let's see. I didn't really see anything. We love her so hard. Suppositories, love a sale. Love, love, love. All right, it's 1:30 and it's time for me to go. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Meet me here tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Class is at 2. Class is at 2. Tomorrow I'm going to be sending like a bunch of emails out. Say class is at 2. Join us now. But I'll be here at 1, and for your last opportunity to join before the very first class. Of course, we'll welcome you on week 2. I'm Filipino. We do Filipino people time. It's okay to join on week 2. Totally fine. But if you're one of those people who doesn't want to miss a thing, you don't want to FOMO, then join today, tomorrow morning at the latest, and I'll see you tomorrow at 2, or here at 1. All right. Have a great day. Bye. Thank you.